saying. Okay, next. Okay.
Why can't I do this?
Citizenship, yeah. I'm quaking. Pretty full of technology? Have you ever wondered what digital citizenship is? Well, I'm going to tell you all about it today. Digital citizenship is a concept that allows students to learn how to use the internet properly and safely. It is a way to prepare students for a society full of technology. When using the internet, you should always think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Don't click send until you think and know exactly what you're about to do. Don't send if you know it'll jeopardize your future, the future of others, or just affect anyone or yourself in general. Make sure that you don't share any personal information online, unless you know it is a trusted website that you are purchasing shoes or something from. But do not give out any personal information to anybody. Don't put it in your description on your Instagram or whatever, or Facebook, or all that good stuff. And make sure your accounts are on a private account so no one can see it except the people you want to see it. And don't accept any friend's request that you know you don't know them. If you don't know them, don't follow them back and then see who they are and then be like, oh, that's okay. No. Just don't follow them. Be like, I don't know this person. I'm not gonna follow them. They might be like a creepy person. Like, if you don't know them, do not follow them online because that's just going to lead to trouble. When creating passwords, you want to remember to not be specific. Like, make sure you use uppercase, lowercase, letters, numbers. Here, let's create one. So, my name's Hunter. I like the number 18. It's my favorite number, lucky number. And I like color guard. So, a normal person, or the typical hacker, would think, oh, well, her password could be Hunter 18 or guard 18. So you don't want to make basic passwords like that. You want to do, let's see, capital H, capital G, capital U, capital A, capital N, capital R, capital T, capital D, capital E, R, and then put the 1 in the front and the 8 in the back. Oh, but make some of these lowercase. So I just went back and forth switching the letters, and then this one would be lowercase, 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 lowercase. You get the idea. It's just so it's not so easy for people to guess your passwords, and so it'll be more likely that you won't get hacked. So you just want to remember when creating passwords and social media sites, you don't want to give out too much information in your description box, on Instagram, under your name, or on your Facebook page, because those descriptions and your username and your profile picture are available for the public to see, even if your account is private, which gets me to my next segment. Your account privacy settings should be set to private account, just so you know who is seeing your stuff and you can control that. So if someone requests to follow you and you don't know who they are, just decline their request, because chances are they're probably someone that is not good and it would just lead to trouble. So it's just, if you don't know them and aren't friends with them in real life, then just don't accept. Always remember that you should never share your password with anyone, even if it's your best friend. Like on Snapchat, when you're sending streaks and you're like, man, my phone got taken away, I'm gonna give my best friend my password so she can do my streaks for me. That is a terrible idea. It's just a number. I mean, why do you send streaks? It's really pointless. Also, if you don't know what streaks are, they're basically when you send someone a Snapchat of like a random thing. It could be like just like black. Like I can send a picture and it could be like pretend there's like a box around the wall. It could just be like a black screen, nothing on it, and you just put like an S. They don't even write out streaks, okay? And it's just so they can have like the little number next to the name. Cause like, okay, so if you send them 3 days in a row, it'll have like a little 3 next to their name on Snapchat or whatever. I don't do streaks because I think they're pointless. I honestly don't have time. But like, if you do them and like you're like, yo, best friend, keep my streaks for me, here's my password, like that's a horrible idea. Because what if you all get into a fight or something and then they do something bad on your account and then you're blamed for it, and it could just like blow up into this whole thing, and it's just a bad idea. So I'd say just like steer away from that. Just like be smart about what you're doing online. That's the best advice I can give you guys. You want to remember that everything you post is permanent. Like, you can't take back anything you say online, anything you search, anything you do online. You can't take it back. It's all in your digital footprint. So a digital footprint is basically your like blueprint of your online history. So like if you post a picture on Instagram, it'll be in your digital footprint, or your text messages, or your browser history, or all that good stuff is all in your digital footprint. So you want to have a good, like, healthy digital footprint, so you don't want to be posting anything bad on there. Yeah, you can delete pictures on Instagram, but they will still always be on your digital footprint that schools look at, like colleges, if you're starting a career or applying for a job managers and stuff look at all that stuff, and you just don't want to create a bad image for yourself. So if you're like sitting there and you're like, oh my god, like I have the worst digital footprint ever, my Instagram is terrible, I've been hacked 1,000,000 times, like I don't know what to do, like how can I fix this, oh my god, I've screwed up my future, I'm here to tell you that it's all gonna be okay. 1, delete all the bad stuff that you have. I mean, it won't be deleted, but it'll still be deleted. And start posting like positive stuff. Like maybe post like a picture of a cute dog or something and be like, be happy, or like, hope you guys have a great day, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? You also want to remember that your description of your like Instagram bios and stuff is public to the public. So don't write anything personal in there, like don't put your phone number in your description box or anything like that. And don't put your full name, any contact information, you don't want any of that. And make sure your browser settings on your account is all private, so you can see who is following you and you can manage all of that, so you know not any like strange people that are like bad, that like are not good, are following you. And you just want to like overall like shape the person you are, like you want to be. Like your digital footprint is like creates like what you are, like what you do. Like I don't want to say it's who you are, because it's not. Like it's not your personality, it's not your like likes and dislikes, it's not that. So it's just the internet. It's like what you search online, what you post, what you send to people, stuff like that. So just make sure that when you're sending and posting and searching, just make sure you have that in your head, like, this is like shaping how people are gonna look at me when, like, I'm applying to colleges and stuff. They're gonna go on there. Do you want them to go on there and be like, wow, she's doing some like really bad stuff, like, we don't want her? Or do you want them to be like, wow, she's like an overall really good person, like, we want her? Like, you know what I mean? So you just want to make sure that you're shaping, like, the internet is a gift. Like, we could, like, lose it. Like, we are so lucky to have the internet, so we don't want to abuse it. Like, we're so lucky we get to use it. Like, we can do school projects on it. I'm making this video for school right now. Like, how cool is that? Like, we can Google stuff that we don't know, like science terms and definitions and stuff like that, instead of having to go to the library and, like, read all that stuff and do a ton of research on it. We can do the research online. We are so lucky that we have it. So why is it that we abuse it? It's so easy to just think about what you are going to do, because it can affect you in so many different ways. And you should just think about what you're going to post and what you're going to do and how it can affect you, how it can affect others, and is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? Because that is what separates a good digital citizen and a bad one. Thank you.